Advanced Targeting Computer Engine Upgrade and Type X1 title. And Soon TFL with Push Limit, Auto Thrusters, Targeting Computer, and Royal Guard
You're right back there.
Tie.
Yeah, sure.
Targeting Computer. That's an interesting one.
What's that?
A Soon TFL with a Targeting Computer.
We've seen that before today. Not the first time we've seen it, but it is an interesting thing that you rarely see.
It's one of those things that's just like you don't really see that. Not really.
Usually it's auto thrusters and stealth device. If I'm honest.
It's normally stealth device and auto thrusters. So obviously trying to fit it all in the point gap meant he couldn't take the extra point for the stealth device.
It's interesting to note though, Palp of the Boys, 98 points. That's a
wow. Okay, then he did have the points for stealth device.
That's a vicious bid for initiative.
That's a vicious bid for initiative. That is. That's.
But it worked because Michael's 99 points.
It worked in this perspective, but he did just give his opponent 2 free points.
That is true. That is true. Although you can never discount that extra point. You got to remember that it gives you initiative. It gives you credence to choose when technically you move before or after your opponent, which can be advantageous in its own right.
So here we are setting up for the next game. Leighton Pointer on the right-hand side and Michael Max in the left-hand side, with lists looking extremely interesting in terms of what they're flying.
Yeah. Do you know,
Palp Shuffle.
I'll be surprised if I get this overlay set up before the game's end. I'm so tired. I'm joking. I'm joking.
You can
focus
do
on
this.
that, Elliot. We'll do some.
Yeah, we'll do some talking. So Andy, what do you think of the Palp and Boys?
Well, this is the Palpmobile. I have no idea what it. Well, I obviously understand the point behind it, but I like it. I love the Space Cow. It was part of 36 Shades of Brown.
Oh, 36 Shades of Brown.
26 Shades of Brown. There we go.
36 Shades of Brown. The promotion.
That went horribly wrong and never won anything.
Excuse me, I did reason decently with it.
We flew them in the same tournament, didn't we? Yeah. For anyone who doesn't understand what 36 Shades of Brown is, it was a decimator, a shuttle, and a fire spray with probably one upgrade.
Well,
in there.
with one upgrade.
36 hit points. That's where the
36
shades
comes from.
We'll talk about the rest of it. No, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
So we've got an Omicron group pilot in the top table.
We have.
Wow. I mean, this thing gets a lot of stick. The Space Cow gets a lot of stick. I've got a lot of love for the Space Cow.
I have.
You know, and I know I understand its mobility is quite shocking, but you know, flown well.
It's flown well today. It's flown extremely well today. In terms of getting to the top 10. Someone's got a big fan for Leighton there, Bucci. Awesome. Nice to meet you, Bucci.
But what I'd like to say is Leighton sort of he's won the Store Championship in 2014, I believe.
He did.
So he's a sort of bit of a veteran at these sort of things. A very good player. Knows his manoeuvres, knows his ships well.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and he's a very, very solid player. Or was it 2013? It might have been 2013.
I think it was the old store.
Yeah, the old store. Yeah,
not this
Leighton
one.
is a previous champion winner. Michael, don't know a lot about Michael. Haven't really seen him.
He's a local, I believe.
He's a local.
He doesn't come down.
He doesn't come down. It's obviously we have got a lot of locals, but they don't often come down on Wednesday nights. So we're not too generally versed in
who does who
is who, because we only know people mainly from the people who do Wednesday nights. But an interesting build coming from the Michael Maggs. He's coming in with Colonel Jax, the Inquisitor, and Darth Vader.
So we kind of have a mirror match going on.
So a bit of a mirror match.
But look at the hit points once again. You know, that group with that Omicron shuttle could possibly cause a few issues in terms of the fact that it's really, it's got 10 points to chew through. You know, we've got sort of like is that 2 Intercept Darth Vader at the top there? Is it?
Yeah, Darth Vader, Colonel Jackson, and Inquisitor.
So here is
people, isn't it?
Yeah. Here is the
the lay down on the list.
Is that Here's the lay down on the. I don't know who's going to win this one.
It is
both are very close. I mean, you've got a lot of damage output from Michael's list, but then again, that Omicron, that Palpatine.
Thanks. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Bye, Banjo.
Bye, Banjo.
Let's play Armada sometimes as well. Thank you very much. Bye.
Nice to see you, Banjo. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in.
But moving on, I get the feeling the Palp shuttle may have given an edge, but I feel like because of Michael's list, the way it works and the way it is, it might have an edge because essentially you're flying 3 ships against 2 with this.
Mm-hmm.
Displaying their new rulers as well that they've just won, being in the top
Yeah.
8.
We're in a little bit of an awkward situation as well because obviously we've got Dan versus Darren on the top table. Owen with his
First
his,
win by.
Yeah, it has got a bye. Now Michael and Leighton will fly each other as well. Now that means this is still, in all fairness, will this not still be a quarter final because we have sort of several.
Yeah,
That is true,
It
yes.
has now come to the point where it's like, this is kind of weird.
Yeah, okay. But it's one of those things. We have to see what happens
Let's
there.
see what happens there, I guess.
Yeah, so Owen's got to buy into the next round. The entire table 2 disappeared and quit. So we would have 3 players and 1 final match. I mean, that couldn't really work. And
So really, we have now got our quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah,
the
so we're
quarters,
Still the
gonna have-
which
quarters
is
then, I guess.
still really weird because it's just like this could go either way. I mean, we'll have 3 people left.
Yeah,
We'll work with what we've got.
Mm.
Someone's gonna have to give pull somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna have to come in somewhere.
At
Yeah.
least everyone. It's just a shame that the 3 people had to drop. Really. 'Cause,
Yeah, I mean, I can
either go
understand.
home or.
I can understand it, but at the same time, it's like you're so close. You are so close to that buy. Is it really worth after coming so far?
Not just the buy. I mean, there's a lovely plaque you can get as well.
So
Yeah.
what other lists were in the top 8? Well,
Obviously, we got the triple scouts. The triple contracted scouts are there. They're doing battle against one of the other lists.
Yeah, so in the top 8, it was we had Dan with the triple jump, 2 jump masters,
3
jump
jump
masters. Sorry, we had Darren Chapman. He was in it as well. What did Darren have?
Darren was the last game.
They dropped the ball. Would you mind fixing that quickly?
It
looks a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's fine. I will go through. I can do that for you.
Read my score.
Yeah, it's fine. I can read your score. So we have in the top 8 originally. I will say the people who have gone home as well. Dan was his 3 contracted scouts, which were the 3 jump masters. We had Darren Chapman, who was on the stream a match ago in round 6, and he was playing the 4 tie advanced list. The Owen Appleton. Owen was playing 2 gold and 2 blue, so 2 Y wings and 2 B wings. And the Michael Maggs and Leighton Pointer, who are you're currently seeing on stream right now. The 3 people that dropped were Guy, and he was flying a Palpmobile as well. He was also flying a Palpmobile with Darth and the Inquisitor. David Gilby, who was, if I can find his name, Dave Gilby, who's flying the double IGs, which we were going to see, but sadly they had to go. And finally, Freddie Taylor Shearer, and I believe he was, it's actually the other Taylor Shearer's brother.
Yes.
Who was on stream. And he was flying.
I'll go sort it in a second. It's not really enough.
James Taylor Shearer was flying the TIE Swarm, and his brother was flying.
Okay, they've sort of is it the camera?
It's fine. I'll go and have a look at it in a second.
No, I can't see entirely what's happened. So that one's in the way.
You can see the top, so you just need to bring it back up.
Yeah, that's actually like the camera that's been knocked, I think.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually don't know who the last list was because I actually don't have it written down.
I have actually managed to get the overlay set up in time before the match begins.
Cool, excellent.
It's nice.
Awesome.
Nice to be ahead of the game, as it were.
What a wonderful day this has been.
Oh, it's been great.
It's been a good day.
It's been great.
It's been a very exciting day. I'm just a bit. I feel still shameful because I essentially dropped.
Oh, don't feel that way, buddy. You know, yeah, you did your best. And if it wasn't fun for you, there's no point continuing with it, you know? It's one of those things.
It happens. At the end of the day, I'm having fun back here instead. So
Right, I'm going to go and assist him in straightening up and also do what I do. Would you mind keeping our guests entertained?
I could go, I guess, entertained as long as possible, or I will try to, at least. Hi, guys. I'm Chris. If you have any questions, shout them out right now. Yeah, no surprise. U-boats in the top 8. They've been doing so well today. He has not lost. He's the only person to have not lost a match or a ship, I think, in the entire day today. So definitely a big, upcoming star. Definitely, probably the favorite to win today, if I'm quite honest. But who knows? We'll see what happens in the matchups now coming up. Yes, there were lots of U-boats. I was flying a U-boat as well. I was flying a U-boat with Kath, but because I was flying Tel Travura. So that was that. Actually getting underway already. Doing a 5 forward and a boost from I believe the Inquisitor's tie, who's doing that. Yes, there he goes. 5 forward and 1 bank in. Now moving in. Huh?
How's that? Still wrong.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna fix it.
Give it a good go. Interesting setup, by the way, though, by the by both players. Although you can't really fix it, it's not. You can't really see too much. But what would I use to counter a U-boat spam? That's very hard to say because the U-boats haven't been out for very long. There isn't a lot of knowledge about them or their counters at the moment. Other than that, hey Andy, how you doing?
Yeah, just seeing we are having problems with the camera.
Yeah,
so the tripod.
Oh no, oh god. Well, everything's gone wrong now.
No, it's fine.
We'll fix it. Don't worry, guys. We're very sorry about that. But the match is underway. I'll try and catch you up as best I can. Obviously, Sunterfell coming in right there, focusing and evading with the stress there with the PTL, trying to do as much damage as possibly can. Still not good.
I don't think anything happened there, mate.
Is that right?
That's the best we're going to get it.
No, I'm not content.
He's not content.
Not content.
Oh dear. Swarm may work. It just depends. As again, it depends on because we don't know much about the U-boats yet. We don't know what their weakness is. In my mind, the U-boats are stupidly good. Stupidly good. They just have so much utility about them and so much to give, which makes it really annoying to combat against. But hey, we've kind of got a slight fix there. So we got a nice little lineup there. Darth Vader on Leighton's side now pulling forward to get ready in. He's now performing his boost action. You're so close. You're so close. You are so close. Look,
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What happened to perfection?
Yeah, well,
He's tired.
I'm tired. I can push it more that way the next round. At least I know that that's the star part of it, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. So, I was just saying the round has started.
Yeah.
Palton Beale Palton Beale didn't do too much. He sort of slowly moved along, and I don't think Palton Beale's going to do too much anyways. He's just going to travel along the back line. Here comes the first shot of the game. Leighton taking a shot on the other Darth Vader there.
So yeah.
Doing 2 damage. That's a lot
That's
of
a lot of
evade.
the dice.
Oh, look at that. That's enough to evade triple of what you were rolled.
Yeah, well, that's maybe. I'm actually really excited to see how the Inquisitor does in this match, which you can see him coming.
I would love to see how the Inquisitor does.
You can see him coming into the bottom there.
Here's the thing. I do not know. I haven't seen how Inquisitor plays yet.
I imagine he plays like a sniper.
Yeah.
Keep at range, deny your opponent the extra dice at range 3 anyway, and get a range 1 bonus. So.
Here's the funny thing: the Inquisitor seems to be going down the side there, getting ready for a sneak attack.
Yeah.
And if we look a little bit, you can't really see it on the screen at the moment, but down there is actually the other ship, which is the other suit, the Carl Jax.
As well. It's going to obviously do a big swing into the.
He looks like he's going to just go along the side though, because just remember he's not really wanting to attack with Palpatine.
No,
he wants to keep Palpatine aligned for the effect.
Yeah, because Palpatine affects the entire board status essentially.
There's no range.
There's no range bonus restriction at all.
A crazy amount of dice being thrown by Leighton there to dodge the attack from. The other Darth Vader, I believe. So Darth on Darth.
Yeah, some mad action
Darth
on there.
on Darthy action.
So we're expecting Sunterfell, Leighton Sunterfell to have a shot next. It's probably going to be. Oh, he's going for the Inquisitor from Sunterfell.
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Here we go.
That's a whole lot of nothing. Not too much though. He's opting to spend that
Target lock, was it?
Target lock, yeah, to reroll one of them. And there is a blank by the looks of it. He's opting to check if he wants to change it for the Palpatine. He's not changing anymore. That's all he wants to do. And
there's some evades there.
there's
5 dice for heaven's sake.
Ooh, actually, I don't know. There's a lot of focuses. He's using auto thrusters, which evade that
Yeah.
one hit. But he mostly rolled focuses in that roll. So.
Yeah, it's dangerous territory when you're relying on your dice rolls.
Mm.
And here we go again. There's the
Here comes the
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. Inquisitor using his effect right now. What is the effect of the Inquisitor?
The Inquisitor always counts as shooting at range 1.
So yeah, coming in even at range 3, doing a 3 dice attack at range 1.
Range 1, technically
However,
speaking.
there is still an extra evade dice because it is an
Asteroid.
asteroid.
But is it enough?
Oh, there's a lot of blanks. There's
enough to evade.
A shot though, and
Palpatine.
which basically changes that blank that we saw to the evade.
Ooh, so
Palpatine
there's
comes
the
to effect.
Palpatine.
Worth his 2 slots.
Yeah, that's what I
and,
mean. Worth 2 slots and 2. He's looking for the shot with the Colonel
You
Jack.
can see
there.
he's trying to take that shuttle down.
He wants the shuttle dead. He knows that's the biggest threat on the board right now, other than the 2 attackers. So
Yeah, the Inquisitor, Audio Weasel says, the Inquisitor as a sniper is great, also as an in-close knife fighter with all those 1-speed greens. Yes. He's very good at getting close as well, because the 1-turn is green. I don't think we've ever seen that on a ship before.
I think, 1 turn green?
1-turn green.
Doesn't
One
the
heart.
doesn't the Interceptor have a 1 turn green?
No, it's a 2-turn screen, but not a 1-turn screen.
A-Wing?
Oh, no, and A-Wing's 1-turn is white as well.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought one of them was green.
And
had to call Papa Palpatine for help. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. And it's nice to actually see them using the exact same acrylic tokens, which I believe are from Kogo 2. I know I got my set.
Yeah. Kogo 2.
I prefer the more compact target locks personally. That's just me.
I mean, to be fair, I like the cardboard ones. They're not too bad. They could be worse.
They're just sizable. That's what I think. For large bases, they're fine, but small bases, not so much. The jump master has 1 hard turn in one direction.
Yeah.
Well, that's
in one direction.
In one direction. But then again, we'll see how effective that is in the final match. I'm just going to call it. We're going to see Jump Master on the final match.
Here we go. Palpatine moving 3 forward. First ship of the round to move. Just taking a focus. But to be fair, he's not really wanting to do too much with that. He wants to keep it pretty much out of the firing arcs of everyone
Considering
else.
that Emperor Palpatine is the only thing on that shuttle, it's not surprising. Which is very rare. You very rarely see shuttle without an engine upgrade.
And here comes Colonel Jack giving chase.
Here comes Colonel Jack giving chase. He knows he wants that. He wants.
And he knows that once you get behind that shuttle, that's it.
That's it. And he's taking full advantage of that as well, using the speed of the Interceptor to just hound along and just chase after it.
Jump Master is so NASCAR.
Yeah.
Only has to turn left.
But here comes the push the limit.
Push limit as well. So
what is he going to do with the push the limit? Oh, you push the limit to focus. Yeah.
Hoping for a sniper shot.
He is now coming along with the TIE Inquisitor and doing a 1 bank maneuver.
So the Inquisitor is going after the shuttle too.
Possibly. To be fair, in this strategy, I wouldn't be so far as to
target lock.
Yeah, target lock.
What he was suggested that maybe Sensor Jammer would have been a wise choice on the shuttle, given
how.
Yeah,
true. To be fair, Leighton did have 2 points to spare, but Sensor Jammer I believe is 4.
It is 4 points.
So he would have to find 2 points to shave off essentially to be able to use that. But that's a viable strategy. Yeah, definitely.
Here we go.
Lots of ooh, Sundafel going at 2 bank straight into
Ooh, that's a risky play.
Very strong move
very
by
bold, I would say.
But then again, Leighton might have predicted that Vader might go into the side of him.
He's going for the Inquisitor.
He's going for the chase. He's also really going for the chase. There we go. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh. I was expecting Leighton to stay there and go for the block, but actually he wants to go kill that Inquisitor. To be fair, it is a good target.
But however, exposing the rear of your ship to Vader.
So much on that. There we go. There's the range 1 shot. 3 attack dice. Look at Vader go.
Has he got a target lock on
He has got a target lock on. I don't know if he's got on the other Vader, but I know he's got it. So he's spending the focus token to turn to a hit. And I believe that he's using Palpatine.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the advanced target viewer, of course, also activates since it's got a target lock on that thing. So there's a crit that's added into the end result there. So
Oh no,
there
he
we go.
hasn't used Palpatine. It was the targeting issue.
Mhm.
Range
So-
1.
Range 1. Ooh, I only see one evade there. So that's that one. That's 3 hits on the Inquisitor. That's already
no,
2
that's,
shields.
on Darth Vader.
Oh, it is on Vader,
Yeah,
isn't
Darth Vader.
Mm.
So what's
Darth
that?
Vader suffers a crit. Can't really
Couldn't
see it, but
that's
that's still a crit on Darth Vader.
still
And
settled
that
down.
is,
Go and have a quick look at
And
that.
that's Michael.
Thank you,
And that
Danny.
is Michael's Darth Vader, I believe, isn't it?
That was Michael's Darth Vader to take a crit. Ouch.
First round
That
of
was some
combat.
good prediction by Leighton there.
Yeah, Leighton, masterful blocking there by Leighton using the TIE advance. And originally I thought maybe he was trying to get the shot on the Inquisitor, and that was the case. But he also figured that that's where Vader was going to be, which was a masterful piloting on behalf of Leighton. He has always been a very good pilot, though. So
Mhm.
range
So-
1.
Range 1. Ooh, I only see one evade there. So that's that one. That's 3 hits on the Inquisitor. That's already
no,
2
that's,
shields.
on Darth Vader.
Oh, it is on Vader,
Yeah,
isn't
Darth Vader.
Mm.
So what's
Darth
that?
Vader suffers a crit. Can't really
Couldn't
see it, but that's still a crit on Darth Vader.
that's still
and
settled
that
down.
is,
Go and have a quick look at
And
that.
that's Michael.
Thank you,
And that
Danny.
is Michael's Darth Vader, I believe, isn't it?
That was Michael's Darth Vader to take a crit. Ouch.
First round
That
of
was some
combat.
good prediction by Leighton there.
Yeah, Leighton, masterful blocking there by Leighton using the TIE advance. And originally I thought maybe he was trying to get the shot on the Inquisitor, and that was the case. But he also figured that that's where Vader was going to be, which was a masterful piloting on behalf of Leighton. He has always been a very good pilot, though. So there's a
Soon's
reason.
here now taking his shot on the TIE Inquisitor.
And there we go. The thing
So
is,
here we go, rolling the dice.
will the Inquisitor be a dying breed in this game?
Oh,
Yes, because what was that?
It was a direct hit on Vader.
so wait, is Vader dead?
Vader apparently is dead, according to the cards at least.
Yeah.
Wow, that's completely unexpected.
So yeah,
Wow.
Michael's Darth Vader took a hit and a direct hit. So that's 3 damage.
Okay, right. Well, I knew he took some shields, but damn, ouch.
Boom.
Boom. There goes
Ouch.
Vader in pretty much 1 round of combat.
1 round of combat. One
Vader
exchange.
on
Well,
Vader.
actually, 2 rounds of combat essentially. This is the 2nd round of combat.
Only
Ouch.
really because Leighton's Vader has got a opponent skill of 11 compared to Michael's 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So maybe the table would turn slightly otherwise, but yeah.
So is his Darth Vader's using adaptability, isn't he? And
Yes,
Leighton's using-
Michael's was using adaptability, and Leighton's is using veteran instincts.
So,
playing off the fact that the 98 point
so that was another.
score
That
as
was
well.
a shield off the Inquisitor, I believe.
Yeah,
it was a
the
shield of the Inquisitor. Oh wow, it seems to be that
Oh,
Michael's list is getting pelted
Pounded
apart.
on, yeah.
Bit by bit,
Piece by piece,
level by level.
day by day.
Are we gonna keep going with this?
We'll be going for quite a while though. That's just how me and Elliot work.
Okay.
My God, here comes a roll from
Oh,
Michael,
wow,
taking
okay,
a shot
so
back.
taking a shot
All right,
back
well-
I
at
think
the,
the TIE Inquisitor
space
shooting on.
The power shot threw an asteroid out.
Oh no, it's not even through an asteroid. You can just see the nice clean cut. Oh
One
no,
shield off the Palpmobile.
it was a range 3 shot by the looks of it. That's why, not
Yes.
through the asteroid.
You
So-
count your Inquisitor counts as being a range 1
Yeah. Oh no, it's because it's
through the asteroid.
oh yeah, because he's trying through with the Inquisitor, wasn't he? Yeah.
yeah.
He's now firing with Colonel Jax. Here we go.
He took damage, didn't he? The shuttle.
He did.
I'm not sure.
I
I'm asking
didn't
you.
see.
So Colonel Jax is having to pop out the shuttle. The Inquisitor had a pop out the shuttle before.
Yeah, and that's
Here comes the
3
one.
hits. There's one.
He's-
Look
is
at that,
can
3
can
hits
help,
on
can
the
he help that
shuttle.
up?
I don't
No,
believe he
he's
can.
down
There's
to
3 more shields.
Yeah.
So yeah, I believe that's the first initial damage.
Audio
to the
Wizard says, not often you see a range 1 throw a rock, is it?
Yeah, no, that's.
So I believe the
Damn.
Lambda class shot's taken 4 shields now.
I believe either 3 or 4. Can you just double?
Yeah, it is 4.
Yeah.
It is 4.
It's 4. Cool.
Yeah.
So
It
4
took 1
shields
from
off
the
the.
Inquisitor and 3 from Colonel Jax.
That's what I thought. So a lot of back and forth action, but Vader dying in the 2nd round of combat. Huge blow to Michael there.
Huge
sadly.
blow, and it's kind of equalised a little bit now because now
Yeah.
it's two fighters versus 2 fighters with one big support shuttle on Leighton's side, which the shuttle is just there to exist.
It really helped Leighton's side because at the time it was just Leighton's 2 fighters, and the shuttle was just going to dance around the background. But
I mean, I think personally I was a bit sort of surprised that Inquisitor didn't take more damage from that range.
no,
Yeah,
no,
that is true.
yeah.
You've got to remember that though. That dice can be failed at times. So yeah.
So The thing that I will say is something that's a bit of a waste, sadly, for the TIE Inquisitor is the TIE Inquisitor's got auto thrusters in a list against a list that's not really using any turrets, sadly.
No, but don't forget, there's still the range 3 bonus.
There is the range 3 bonus.
And of course, what does the Inquisitor do best?
It's hit you at range 3.
Hit you at range 3 or
Yeah.
out of range, yeah, essentially out range 1.
So, yeah,
Ooh,
no.
squeezing past the asteroid.
Yeah, it's flying past that. Look at that.
Good
Lovely flying there.
Perfectly good defensive position to be in if he wants to avoid getting some problems from here, potentially. Unless
But
just,
Karnor now chasing down that shuttle.
yeah, with-
As we said before, chasing down like a dog.
yeah, the shot's not going to last long if it has a time set time behind it.
But
Well-
at the moment, he's almost near half points.
Yeah, so yeah. And there goes the TIE Inquisitor right ahead.
I'm really feeling for Michael. That first round of combat was
Yeah.
really tricky for him. But now he's trying to turn the tables and trying to do some...
Yeah, I have to admit, Audios has
He's
been
starting to take the target lock. which is what he wanted.
Audios has been great in the idea that the shuttle, essentially, this is a 2-ship build versus a 3-ship build, because the shuttle is not, as I suppose, the shuttle's not there to do anything. It's there to just merely exist. It's there to carry Palpatine.
There to carry Palpatine
it's-
and then just...
Vader and Sunta are built up to be the big damage dealers and the massive things that take advantage of Palpatine. And yeah, I think that's very highly effective, actually.
But the downside to this is the fact that the shuttle doesn't get to actually have any shots.
Shuttle's-
It's one ship. You're one ship down for shooting now, so you're relying entirely on 2 ships for your damage.
But if you plan that, and that's not
Yeah,
your
no,
intention,
if you plan it, yeah.
then, you know, because, okay, it won't always work. But then again, if you say it won't always work, it's in top 8. There must be something to this.
There must be something to this. I mean, he's obviously flying this well. He knew that the shuttle would be the target, which is why he's now going for the... which is why he went for the
Where'd you disappear
chase
to?
me.
I was just clarifying what we are doing here. The clarification was that we are in a quarterfinal match,
Mm-hmm.
and that there will be a semi-final match. One semi-final match which we'll stream after this, and then the final match which we'll stream after that. So yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
Well, we're here for a while then, guys.
Because, as far as I'm aware, it's the final match is a no-timed event, isn't it?
No, this is any of them are
Oh,
Top
there
Cut.
no time. It's
There are no
total
times on
elimination.
Top Cut, so
Wow.
this game goes until it ends. That's
Pl-
it.
Plus, Palp, as we know, Palp is being used as bait.
Yeah, Palp is being used as
To
bait.
great effect, because he caught the Inquisitor completely off guard. Oh,
Has Darth managed this, or is he bumped? Is he okay?
He has made it.
He
by the
has
looks
made
of it,
that.
yeah.
This is
Oh, look at
Leighton
that.
we're talking
This is
about.
Leighton.
Yeah, Leighton with
Oh,
the
look at that range
Look
one
at
shot on the Inquisitor. I don't even know if he's
Inquisitor
got
I don't think has arc
no,
on
which
Darth
is
there.
even
And we're gonna
worse.
just rack up these yeah.
Oh, look at this. Double action as well. Taking the target lock, taking the focus token.
you've
Here
got
comes the
wide audio
dice.
weasel.
Here comes the dice.
well, I don't know about you, but I don't drink, so
Taking the
I have other vices.
he's now Palpatining one of the shots, and then he's getting the crit with the Type X1 title. So there is the results.
Ooh.
That's 2 evades.
So
Not
it's
enough.
Taking a critical on the TIE Inquisitor.
Just a shield.
Losing the last shield on the TIE Inquisitor.
Wow, that's
It's
that.
done quite well. I mean,
Admittedly, the
that's
TIE
two really
Inquisitor
close
could have
range
evaded
shots.
that with the the evade token it had.
That is true. He could have evaded that with the evade token. Then he's tired. Mike Max is tired, and it's to be expected that this sort of thing would happen. But yeah, you are right because nothing else is going to attack him.
No, so
Okay.
missed opportunity there by Michael.
However, it is
to
a
separate
May.
damage.
We can't interfere with that.
Yes, I mean I can't
unfortunately.
interfere with the May. So yeah, it's sad to say. Got a question. Where can I get an overlay software you're using? It's out, not a software. It's actually made by Elliot himself.
This is all designed by me. We use XSplit for streaming.
Yeah.
But all these individual and moving parts you see are all images made by me and manipulated within XSplit itself.
And so Elliot himself, I think, is as a game designer with your degree. Weren't
I
you?
have a degree in game design. But
That's been
Yeah.
useful. You
I
said.
saw
that's been
yeah.
useful. Yeah.
But yeah, no, this isn't
Just sell it.
this isn't this isn't a software. This is something completely homemade, essentially.
Yeah.
Pretty good though.
Yeah.
Very good actually.
I
Not
never-
pretty good. Very good.
I never want to see Photoshop ever again.
Just to give you this in perspective for you, Elliot took 3 days off work. He was here all 3 days working on this overlay.
Yeah. So instead of working in Primark for 3 days for 4-hour shift, I was working probably 9 hours a
You
day.
mentioned the impossible, the words. You mentioned that word.
And you're working here for no money.
I don't work here.
No, essentially
This
you
is
work for those 3
voluntary.
days.
No.
This is all voluntary, by the way, guys. We have fun
3
doing
days,
this.
and that's not including the time I spent refitting them with the new upgrade bar.
Yeah.
So
We saw some attacks there. I think
Oh,
Yeah, we
some
did.
attacks,
Mr. Whoops.
well, we're enjoying ourselves,
As long as
So
everyone.
something shot at something else.
Does
there.
Leighton is destroying all.
Yes,
I'm
that
not
he
sure
is
if
doing.
some eagle-eyed viewers have noticed,
Mm.
but the Darth Vader ship should not be destroyed. Unfortunately, the players only noticed 2 turns after the
I
fact.
knew
We
that shouldn't have been
thought
destroyed.
so.
And so yeah, so it's an irreversible
did-
Yeah,
we did
we've
thought
also
so.
noticed a few
We
other
just thought it was
errors.
unusual.
That
but,
like
to
he
be fair,
removed the Darth Vader was like, hold on, didn't he suffer
I went and checked that out as
hits,
well.
which took off his last shield, and then the direct damage should have been on 1 hull left.
What
To
can
be
you
fair,
say?
that's
It's
what I
20
thought.
past 9 at night.
To be
It's
fair,
everyone's
it's,
tired.
it's a long tournament.
To be
yeah.
fair, Michael just took a crit which he didn't need to take because he had an evade token. So
Correct, you didn't take a veto.
I'm gonna go.
But-
I'm just
but,
gonna go in.
that's a May trigger. That's a May trigger.
I'm gonna
so-
go in and do some tournament, some judging. I think. 'cause I think
Yeah,
this
I
does need
think at this point we need
it.
some.
See you in a minute.
see you there, guys.
Thank you, Andy. Yes, we're gonna have someone to actually sit at the table now and actually dictate because
Not
It's
dictate,
late.
but at least assist in some way.
yeah, assist in some way
Um,
just to sort
But
of.
unfortunately, it's missed. We can't bring it back.
No, we can't unboom. We can't unboom the boom. It's been removed from the table. It's been too late. It's an irreversible
be
game
fair,
state, which
Vader
It's
was
sad.
1 from dying.
it
Anyway.
was 1 from dying news. But to be fair, so was LOSD in Adam's game. And
That's
how long
true.
did that live for?
Oh God, forever.
So things happen, and because it's turns have happened now. It's an irreversible game state. Michael must be hitting himself for that though.
He's probably gonna hit himself several times over this.
Yeah.
But it's to be expected. I keep telling people part of X-Wing is endurance. It's
Yes.
about outlasting,
It's a
not
it's-
just in the game outlasting your opponent, but in the meta game of being there and playing. You need to keep your wits about you, keep on alert at all
It's
times.
endurance doing this in some ways.
It-
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know. I get a
At least,
nice, I
at
get a nice
least, at least
seat.
we're having fun doing this.
Yeah, nice seats.
Nice seats. Sit at the back here, just talking
I
about.
will admit the
X-Men.
overlay is working on that as a bit.
Oh, look at that! That overlay is phenomenal, by the way.
What I mean is keeping track of it.
Yeah.
That is actually.
We
really
should
good.
have asked Andy to go get us the damage results of all the ships at the moment.
Oh, when they're destroyed, they're
But,
destroyed.
Wow.
We look the final. I'm saving myself for the final match
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
because the
one.
final
So
is the one that
Vader,
really
one
matters.
from dying is still a major threat. Yeah, exactly. See,
Yeah, that is true. It's a major hiccup.
make
on
him a
game
hit
state.
for game state.
However, it's
Nothing we
it's a
can do about
shame-
it, though.
Nothing we can do because the players missed that opportunity. Missed that completely.
So that's a huge upset, huge shame.
Yeah.
I
Which
feel
I kind of feel bad for Leighton because he's probably going to get accused of cheating or something, which is a shame because he's a great guy and
no. So
he's
normally,
not a cheater. He's,
no. I think it was just generally a
There-
bit of a.
There are a lot of people on
muck-up.
the FFG forums doing a little witch hunt right now. And if any little tiny thing which can be assumed as a cheat, even if it's not a cheat,
Yeah.
is being taken as a cheat. There's one guy who I think the theory is that he had Juno Eclipse, and so he changed his dart and thought that he cheated when he was cheating the maneuver because he could Juno Eclipse. Whether that was the case, I don't know, but I think people are seeing demons where there aren't any, and
Everyone's just trying to basically because people want to win. We get it. The prizes are really nice. You get some really nice. We had a lot of lovely, nice prizes.
number
today.
one Matrix game in the USA, according to.
Apparently, we actually beat Warhammer now. Apparently,
We've assigned Games Workshop, and there's a new. There's a new.
miniatures game in town. But no. But it's just. There's no need to be like that for it.
No,
There's no need to be bad.
I mean,
We try and promote a fun, loving.
there have been several instances where I've
casual
seen.
times. No, I agree, Weasel.
We have the Lambda class shuttle on with no shields and 1 damage.
Yep.
Thank
cool,
you.
Thank you. We were actually going to ask how the damage was. So yeah, there we go, guys. There's 1 damage on the shuttle now. That Karnor is putting some work into it.
But is he focusing too much on that shuttle and ignoring the rest of the threats that are on the board?
It's hard to say because at the moment, although Leighton is trying to pin him down, the Inquisitor is still alive. The Inquisitor is still alive at the moment.
Yes, I agree with you. The forums are a bit touchy. I mean, I go on them for interest. I usually look at the RPG forums because I do run. Shameless plug. I do run the Fantasy Flight games, Star Wars, Age of the Empire, Age of Rebellion, and Force Destiny systems here at Athena Games. I've run 4 or 5 groups in total, and now finally there's a new GM in town, and several more, and several others that have joined, which is great. And
Leighton has
made probably his first mistake of his game. Of this game.
This is the big one.
No
It's a
damage,
blank.
no
It's
damage.
fine. He's okay. But that dial is gonna get that template is gonna go over that asteroid next turn, which means he will have to do it again. Here comes the attack from Soontirfell on the Inquisitor's tie. Will the Inquisitor's tie actually die this time? So, that's the target lock incoming. There we go. And it's 3 hits so far. Here comes a nice one. There's a focus result. Can he change that? He's spending that focus to do 4 hits altogether.
I would kill that Inquisitor.
That Inquisitor. Well, that Inquisitor needed like all of AIDS, and that's it. Dead Inquisitor.
I'm pretty sure that this time this is a proper death.
This is a proper death this time.
Well, 1 ship left.
1 ship left, and Karnor can. Here's the thing. At least Michael will get half the land shuttle's points.
He will get half that shot points. That's a good point.
So that's 29 halved points.
I think they round. I think they round up.
Yeah. So that's no. So not 29. Because there's 29 halved, and then rounded up.
Yeah, you round up. Yeah. My point is, I'm saying, you round up at the end. So it would be
19. It's 15.
14 and a half round up to 15.
Yeah. So that is that. So he still gets some points for doing half the damage.
Something.
He should have really started working.
But to be fair, if he can zoom in there quick, he can get Palp with a close range 4 attack dice if he's very lucky.
Yes, but
then again,
he's
Palp's
got to be careful of the two dinghies that are now following him.
How are the top games going? We don't know. We're kind of in a little vacuum in the same room.
There's only one other top game at the moment, and that's Dan Rodwell versus Darren Chapman, the three contracted scouts, jump masters versus the 4 TIE Advance.
The U-boat list is
the U-boats.
That's cool.
U-boats are
still winning.
Still winning. We don't know.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think that's 3 contracted scouts with torpedoes or missiles or whatever it is.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, planning dials down.
I heard Wolfpack.
Yeah, Wolfpack is also a name. U-boats because they're all shapers loose and they've got missiles. Yeah, whatever. But yeah.
So Shuttle deciding to sit for a turn.
That may actually screw up Michael's moves. He may have predicted. Ooh. I think this could be close.
He's done a non-stress maneuver, so he's unstressed himself. So he is turtling up. Oop, whoopsie. Too many stress.
Dear me.
So here comes Soontirfell, or Indy 500, yeah. Soontirfell coming in. Don't know if he's entirely got arc there.
I think Soontir's got arc, but whether Karnor's got arcs on the shuttle, I think is a questionable one.
He might just grab that corner. But I think Karnor just generally was trying to turtle up at that point.
Yeah, I think Michael realised the writing's on the wall at this point.
Yeah.
And is trying to see if he can last long enough just to kill that shuttle.
Yeah.
But whether that will actually happen remains to be seen. And there's a target lock from Soontirfell again with the target computer, very unusual. Can I say, Karnor Jax with a twin-eye engine Mark II.
There goes the Darth Vader over the asteroid once again, losing his action, rolling the dice,
and there's a hit. Well, that's something.
Vader has suffered a damage. Oh no, he Oh no, he can't Palpatine.
He can't Palpatine. Yeah.
Losing that shield. Finally, Vader's taking the damage.
Finally, good old Vader. I guess he opted to not use it in the end because he's thinking, probably.
No, he can't. He can't Vader. He can't Palpatine that.
Well.
Because it's not his own die.
Oh, yes.
He can only modify his own dice because it's not his die because it was a damage suffered from a rock. He can't.
Yeah, you can do it.
Can he?
Yeah, you can do it for the rules. It says any dice.
I believe it's any of your dice.
Technically, when you roll for the asteroid, you're rolling your dice.
I'll have to double check that one.
You roll for the damage.
Let me just quickly read that
To be fair, the amount of time we can check this out, chat probably can answer the question for us.
Yeah. Well, if chat knows, please let us know. But I don't think that's quite right. Let me just double check. Why not rock damage can be helped? I'm just double checking. I'm just making sure.
There's just like a blank right there from, I believe it was a range shot.
No,
You may change a friendly ship's dice facing. Press the I button there.
You may change a friendly ship's die result
To
any other
die
die result.
You can do it since you're rolling the damage and it's your roll. You can modify. I believe there was a call out in one of their articles saying you can do that. Maybe
Very interesting one.
Maybe Leighton opted not to do it because he realised that maybe he needed to shuttle this round.
Yeah.
Or he wants to kill Karnal.
It's an interesting one. It's a very interesting one.
There's an evade roll knocking one of the asteroids just slightly, but it's kind of out of play at this point. So there we go. And there's the evade dice actually on the table.
As long as you roll it, you can palp it. Okay.
You can roll it, you can palp it. That should be a slogan. Bit surprised about that?
And it's intrigued me a little bit. Like I wouldn't really.
You can do anything
helped.
you roll for. Hello, Andy. How's it going?
Yeah, we had a bit of a boo again, but you have not even noticed that, so that's fine.
What was the boo?
What was the boo?
There was Michael accidentally gave Colonel Jackson damage rather than using his evade again. So yeah.
Oops.
So it's fine. You're all good.
Okay. So how much damage has Colonel Jackson actually suffered now?
None, theoretically speaking.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure he's not receiving any damage. But I could be wrong. We're going to find out. Because to be fair, if Karnal's got any damage on him, we're going to find out very soon when he goes boom. So, yeah.
It's getting down to the wire now.
I don't know, because you still got Sunterfell, you still got Darth Vader, and Palpatine's still around. I think, I think we're fine.
Yeah.
I think Palpatine's probably going to die, but...
As if Karnal can get the last few shots off. But let's face it, at this point, it's not looking good regardless.
Because, Two Bank is... Whoa!
Oh!
He may have just made a dangerous play. Twin
ion engine
to clear the stress. Unfortunately, this is probably the worst thing you could do, because you're now in arc of the shuttle, although you can barrel roll or turtle up. Boost maybe... Actually, Boost wouldn't take you out. That'd take it further in.
That's a shuttle arc. He's turtling. He's done the turtle.
Ooh.
Risky play.
Risky play indeed, but...
Here comes Soontir.
Yeah, there we go. And the fact that Soontir can guess where Karnal's going, that's dangerous in itself. Leighton, once again, has been fantastic in predicting whereabouts Michael is moving his ships. It's been a fantastic way of showing how you predict someone. How Leighton does it, I have no idea. Black magic, certainly. Maybe he's using the Force, I don't know.
Could be. At this point, anything's viable with me right now. It's like...
Something must have happened to get this through.
Yeah.
And that's a range one shot from Soontir onto...
he's still got Darth Vader move. He's just, I think, measuring for a target lock.
Unfortunately, if he's in range one of Karnal, he can't spend that focus token.
No, he can't. That's right.
So maybe a misplay there.
Let's see if he... Is he in range 1?
I believe he is just about in range 1.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
That extra focus Soontir just got, maybe he's not so useful anymore. Shame the Inquisitor didn't hang around more.
Yeah, Inquisitor just kind of... He tried as good as he could.
Well, here's Vader with a crit and a hit and another crit for good measure.
Leighton sacrificed the goat to the great god Nuffle before the tournament. Yeah.
And there's, I think, 2 evade results.
Oh, no, so that's a focus, which he can spend. That's fine.
There we
so
go.
He's got 2, so he's suffering 1 critical. 1, 2... Oh, no, he still has the focus and the evade token. So he's spending all of it.
When you're that close to shuttle, I wouldn't be that advisable.
Here comes the shot from Karnal doing 2.
Soontir.
Oh yeah, Soontir. Sorry. I'm tired.
I know you are.
It's
I know
fine.
we're all tired. Oh, well.
And there's the palp.
There's the palp. There we go.
Yep.
Knocking the dice for good luck.
And look, they're all around that Death Star as well. There we go. And there's the dead Karnal Jax. Oh.
That was brutal.
Very brutal indeed. After the initial loss of Darth Vader through sad means, there wasn't really too much that could be done in terms of what
There we are, guys.
Michael could do.
With a swish of escape, he returns.
The shortest judging ever.
Well, that was quite quick.
Yeah.
Probably painful, not painless. but-
Painful, very
Um,
painful. I felt for Michael.
I mean, he did destroy his own Darth Vader.
Too early.
Too early.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's got to be a kick in yourself, man.
That has. Can you just make a sign just quickly, please?
Yes,
Yeah,
of course.
Give us 2 seconds.
Give us 2
guys.
seconds, gentlemen.
Stream.
That was
So,
fabulous, you say.
hello, Leighton. We managed to get ourselves an interview with Leighton.
Yeah. So
Hello.
apologies. That was we done goofed a bit there. on
Yeah,
Vader.
You done goof?
Done goofed a little bit.
How many times did you done goof?
Well, obviously he took his Vader off the board, and then we kind of like looked back at it, and
Realise, oh
I
dear.
was just like, yeah, mate, I'm really sorry, but I don't think we can kind of
Reverse
roll
it.
back that game state.
No.
It's one of those things where ships already moved, and you don't even know, you can't remember whereabouts he was, more or less.
Yeah.
I mean, you were about here-ish.
You were about- you can say you're about there,
You're
but
about
that's
there, but
more.
that's about all you can do.
he's right behind. so.
Yeah. So it's kind of forced us.
Awkward for you as well.
Yeah, because it feels bad. Because obviously, when you want to win, you want to win like legit.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
want the whole of this game has a very fly casual sort of like ethos and stuff, and so normally you can allow things to slip. And then obviously, when it comes to tournaments, you kind of have to put that old tournament head on. And
Yeah.
but things like that, it's just irreparable. You can't sort it out.
No, that's fair.
But then with the other thing, like I mean, he had a token. It's down to
Yes,
him.
I mean,
if he wants
to
to
be
spend
fair,
if he wants to spend his token.
So we said he should have done him, and it's a main
Yes.
trigger. We couldn't interfere.
We couldn't
but-
interfere with that one.
No, yes, he has the option to spend his token.
Yes.
Or not.
Because
So-
he may want to save it for another tactic or whatever.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't seem to make sense.
No,
that can be
Because he
something.
had I had Duke on something.
Yes, he did. He
So-
had Duke on his Inquisitor, I believe.
So that was the guy that had the thing on. So that's why
Yeah.
I didn't say to him, "Oh, do you want to spend that token?"
Yeah.
Because I know he's got Duke.
Mm.
I didn't know if he was going to like do something with his Duke. So
Yeah.
depending on the range, because I couldn't remember whether my Lambda was in range or not.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long old day.
It-
All the games are
basically
starting to
all the
blur.
game-
Starting to blur into one.
We've noticed.
We've got a question here from Morning Wizard who says, Listen, where did you get those 18 card pages? Mine only fit 16.
They are literally just normal 6 pages. It's just I've just put the cards in sideways. There's no, I did before they brought out the books. I did use there was a tutorial video on the UK X-wing on how to kind of like cut them and then remelt them with like a hot iron. I just used like an old butter knife to melt them. So that's how I used to store all my cards before. But that is literally just a 9-pocket page. There's
Yeah.
nothing fancy about that. It's just a 9-pocket page.
The question I actually want to ask you: interesting tactic with Palp.
See, this is the first game that I've not rolled any red dice with Palp. I've kind of always set him up in the corner,
Mm.
and then because he's the first guy on the board,
Yeah.
So that's where they're gonna gun for him.
Mm.
And then a lot of the time, I've gone one, and I've just faced him.
Yeah.
I faced him, and I've like because he rolls 3 red. He's putting a lot of
As
work
I mean,
today.
Shuttle's not got bad in terms of attack power. It's not got bad array of attack dice. So playing the run away and chase me tactic.
Against the list that he had, which is so like because Imperials, they roll a lot of red, and he's got the Inquisitors always going to be at range 1. He's going to hit me with 3 dice. I've got 1 green. That's all I've got. So I'm never going to fully dodge every attack. And then he's got Carnal Jacks. If he gets in close, that's my focus shut off.
Mm.
And again, he's going to be rolling up to 4 dice at range 1. So he's just going to go down too quickly. And I knew I wanted to save my Palps offensively on his ships that, once the shields are gone, or to then strip those shields and then deal the crits. So obviously got the double hit on Vader. and then before we turned it back after a done goof, and when I crit Colin or Jack, so I made all his tight turns become, that was the crit that would have been dealt to him.
Yeah.
So that would have been devastating.
Yes.
For him.
Yeah.
So I wanted to use it offensively, and I just thought he's going to have this one-track mind. He's going to go after it because he knows it's going to help the team get this huge defensive buffer on my dice. And so I just thought, just let him chase after it.
You use it as bait.
Use
Get my guy. Yeah, come look at me. I'm the prize.
I'm the prize.
I'll just get Sooterfell and Vader behind. I wish Vader had a Type 1. So bad. I did a real bad Type 2 on the asteroid. Like I say, the brain's not quite as it is.
Yeah, that was a bit of an interesting move where you had to go over the asteroid twice.
But I kind of thought, worst case scenario, I'll just palp the red if I really want to. I'll just palp that turn. And because I'd already took out the Inquisitor, I kind of, it was always like, I knew I was going to get Sooterfell right from the Inquisitor's face. I'm going to shoot first. Pilot scored 9 versus Pilot scored 8. I'm going to roll 4 dice. He's only got 2 hull left. High chance stuff's going to go through. And he barrel rolled, he didn't have the evade token. So it was literally if I got my maximum 4, his maximum was going to be 3. Hopefully, my last one to go through was always going to be the crit against the PAL. So I was really going on, hoping for a direct hit or getting to severely weaken his Inquisitor. Happy days I brought him down.
It worked well for you.
I love the moves you did sort of down towards the south of the board. The very much big prediction moves.
Vader was going to be the
prediction. So you got very much range bound 1 most of the time.
Yeah.
In terms of the moves he did, and then you were right there whenever he was.
Yeah, because he's flying my ships, and it's not that awkward thing where I have to go, can I look at your dial, please, before you make your move to kind of work out what he's got. I know what he's got, what tools he has available to him. I know with a TIE Advanced, a TIE Interceptor, when you're stressed, you're going to want to do a green. You're 100% doing green. There is no way you're not doing green. He did have the engine, which allowed his his bank to become green. So we did give him that. So the turn when I could have probably done the red stop, and Colonel Drax would have flown into me. So I just thought I'll just continue the chase me, sort of attitude, because I didn't want to get into range 1, and then it's really hard for me to kind of get past. But then actually, in retrospect, if I'd have done that, he definitely would have flown past me, but then obviously
you took it at the right time.
His aim would have then gone on to my 2 boys, and Palp doesn't want his boys to get any damage on him, so keep it on Palp as long as possible.
Boys. So you now kind of won that match. So you've now made into basically
the semi-finals.
Do you think?
What are you currently fearing?
2014 was the last time you were here. Last time.
Yeah.
2014 with what was it? Was it with?
I had Turf and Air, Push the Limit, and I think he had Stealth Device with Krasik's Trellix Heavy Laser Cannon.
Last time, actually no, it was
it
was a sword champion.
You're referring to the Winnick.
The Winnick. No, I'm trying to think when the last time, because you won the 2014 sword championship, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was with that. Let's just say the Whisper.
The Turf and Air with Krasik's Trellix Heavy Laser Cannon, a couple of ties.
Wow, Krasik's Trellix going back some.
That's going back
a long time. And he one shot bigs. I remember. That was But the last one I won was with was a winter kit, and that was with the fattest Han. So I had Han with Luke NC3PO, Push the Limit, engine upgrade.
Do you think you can take it all the way to the finals?
Well, this Jump Master is.
I was going to say this Jump Master is not lost yet.
The thing is, the great thing about the Imperial ships is I can dodge arcs, so I can get in behind. He has only got a 2 attack turret, but just the fact that I've got to get in close first, but I'm going to eat some ordnance before I get there. And that's going to really sting me, because one of the game rounds I lost today was against 4 Tempest pilots, all with cluster missiles and guidance chips and all accuracy corrector. So they just, once they unload, the Emperor went down. He got destroyed, absolutely rinsed. So I've got to get in close. So I've not watched how he's played. So it's quite interesting. So I mean, if he's really, because my instinct is going to be 5 forward turn 1, 5 forward and boost. Hope he skirts around, but then hope stay out of range, and then turn 2, 5 forward to get up in his face. That's the only way. I think I'm going to survive.
Audio Weasel gives you compliments on a fantastic flying for the previous round, and also the brilliant comment of you were inside Michael's head long enough to start repainting the inside of his skull, which I definitely think
I quite
is-
like
yeah.
the one that was Pelp was in the rear window of the shuttle making obscene gestures at Cardinal. So,
Yeah,
you know.
I imagine, yeah, he was scared. and,
Do it.
Come after me. Yeah.
But so sort of worried about the three
Yeah,
contenders
yeah.
yet,
Like
but
there is another Tempest pilot, but he's fighting against him now. So the
Mhm.
other list, I believe, is the stress list, isn't it?
Yes.
He's got the.
so you've got Dan obviously with the three contenders fighting Darren, who is the four TIE Advanced Darth Vader and 3 Tempests.
So he's fighting
So,
against
yes.
the
Who's currently fighting against the contract, and the person who got the buy was, I think, that stress build. That
Yeah,
we
so he's
said.
got him. There's
So-
a Y-wing and a few other bits and
The
pieces.
Jumpmaster's lost.
John
The
Masters
Jumpmasters have lost.
Wow.
That's a
That's
surprise.
a surprise. The Jumpmasters have been.
It went to time.
Went to time.
One Jumpmaster had been taken out, and the other one had been reduced below half.
Right.
So-
One taken out, one reduced by half. I can't believe that. John
Wow.
Masters taken down.
I
Oh,
literally
the-
thought that list was going to take the tournament.
I know.
I really did.
Sorry, but I thought that was the case. Now, do you think you got a chance?
Well, flying against those. If it's Tempest, this is as soon as the other one. I'll just attempt to fly.
It depends. You might get the buy because obviously there's only 3 people now.
Yeah, because I was 7th in top 8.
Yes.
So my strength of schedule was the weakest out of everyone. So I would envision it's me again.
All right. Well, we'll leave you to prepare for that next match.
Gosh, my brain.
I have said this is an endurance challenge as well as that.
Yeah, this is definitely the longest tournament I've ever been in. So this is
Okay,
so
so-
see you later, guys.
See you
Thank
guys.
you,
Thanks for
Leighton.
joining
Thank
us.
you.
So we've heard on the Flight 32 forums that the